Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you guys are surviving the heat, if especially if you're in the United States. Today here in New Mexico, it hit 103 degrees at one point, and it was super hot. I know you guys who are out in Phoenix or any part of the Arizona area outside of Flagstaff are probably saying, "Oh, cry me a river," because I know it's probably 115, 120 degrees there. And as I'm looking at this heat that we're dealing with right now, I understand that there are some people who are working in that heat. They're working in it, and sometimes when we don't have to work in that heat, we move away from understanding what it is, the realization of what it is it takes to work in that heat. And I don't know about you guys, but we've been using a Ring camera, doorbell camera, and cameras around the house for a few years now. So we get an opportunity to see who comes at the door um, daily. Every time someone walks there, picks up a motion. I don't always check it, but every now and then, if I'm free, I click on it to see who it is coming, who's at the door. And one of the things we started doing, I don't know if it was this past Christmas or the Christmas before that, but we started a process during the holiday season of sitting snacks and drinks out for delivery drivers who are delivering our packages to the doors. But anyone that knows me and knows my wife and my kids, there's someone coming to this door every day, every day, every day. And today, every once in a while, I get to peek at it and see some of the drivers pick a snack and or drink or whatever have you. And today, my wife refilled the bucket with snacks, and I guess because of the heat, she went to put a cooler outside that had to keep the waters and the juices cold. Well, today, as I was sitting down at work, and I saw the Ring notification come from my phone, and I said, "Oh, let me see who's at the door right now." And it was the UPS guy. And here's what's interesting about that stuck out to me. The gentleman notices the snack box there, and his words were, "Oh my God, Holy Spirit, activate." Now, anyone, if you meet anyone that knows that works at FedEx, UPS, or one of these guys that's delivering, they it's a piece count. They got to get a certain amount of deliveries done in a certain time period, and there's probably some days where they're not able to stop and get a snack. When I heard him say this, I forwarded that video to my wife, and I said, "Wow, this just tickled me to death to hear his appreciation of what was in the snack box and the cooler there." And when I got home with her, she advised that before I sent that message, she had just sent a text to my daughter stating just how blessed it made her feel to be able to fill those buckets up and knowing that she was blessing someone else. As a community, we've gotten away from those times where we simply became neighbors to everyone we encountered. I remember growing up in South Carolina, my next door neighbors, bless her heart, Miss Morris, Miss Shirley Morris, one of the greatest ladies that you ever meet and teachers that you ever meet. But man, if we was out of sugar, I could run right next door, knock on Miss Morris' door, and come on, baby, get your cup and get what you need and take it over there. That is missing today. But what this today and hearing this gentleman's appreciation reminded me of what we find in First Peter chapter 4, verses 8 through 10. And it simply says, above all, keep loving one another earnestly, meaning sincerely from the heart with a deep passion, since love covers a multitude of sins. Show hospitality to one another without grumbling. Don't go give stuff to others because and then grumble about it. Oh, I gave this person this. I gave them. Oh, I shouldn't have done. No, it says show hospitality to one another without grumbling, as each has received the gift. Use it to serve one another. And I thought that was just a great reminder that I want to share with you all or anyone that would listen that God gives us gifts. God gives us blessings to be a blessing to each other. So anytime God has blessed you in a way and you see people who are working out to make life run for us, everyone has a job to do, right? We depend on everyone to do a whole lot of things. Don't take it for granted. Now you don't have to fill up a snack box all year long, year around the clock like we do. But if you're able and that's something that blesses you, that God puts on your heart, do it freely. Give to them. Because I'm gonna tell you, it was a blessing to hear this gentleman pick up. So, oh my God, jackpot, Holy Spirit activate. That tells me that gentleman was ready for a snack and something cold to drink. You never know what a blessing you will be to others, and sometimes you may not know even after you bless them. But it's moments like this that reminds me the importance of us continuing to seek after ways to be a blessing to others. Guys, have a great night. Drink a whole lot of water in all this heat that's going on. Be safe. Take care of your pets. Take care of your elderly loved ones to make sure they're not out or alone. And if you can have the time, if you have the gift that God has gifted you, use it to bless someone else. Have a blessed night, guys. See you guys soon.